Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Let's Play Street Fighter 6. We're going to be starting with another arcade mode, because again, they're nice and fast, and I might as well get them done while we're here. Who should we cover? I think, I'm kind of curious what Guile here is up to, right? I feel like there's some stuff that he can tell us about, sort of maybe the Nashal incident. You know, what's he up to? What's he doing? Right? We'll give him a shot. We'll go 5 stages, normal difficulty. Right? Just start off nice and easy. Get my practices in with my charge moves. That's my new favorite thing to do before battles. Is basically make them look like they're chewing. Alright, so again, I'm practicing my charges. So I've had to play all of this on pad, which is not optimal at all, but it is just something that I'm hoping, you know, I can get over. Okay, so I gotta go back, forward, nope. Ooh, that one actually travels a lot further than I would have thought. Oh, I've completely forgot how to do that into the actual sonic boom here. I've lost the muscle memory. Okay. I gotta get back. Gotta get back to the Guile feelings. There we go. Just bop, 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 bop. Yeah, there you go. So you can basically just hold forward after you do the motion. Oh, that's super consistent. Wow. Alright. You gotta get a certain number of perfect KOs anyways to get some new art. Oh, yeah, the story comes after.
I'm happy to help out anytime,
I was gonna say, normally doesn't story start it? Whoa, this art is cool.
Getting rusty. I can say that much.
I do really like that every character seemingly has like different art styles or different artists going for it. That's gonna make the DLC pretty exciting if we can get some fun art styles.
You were in Nashal when everything.
Oh, I am right.
Weren't you? What do you make of Ken Masters being involved? Masters? He's innocent. If you're asking whether he was assisting the terrorists, the answer is no. He was set up. Looking to provide Nashal with aid in its development, Ken gets saddled with the suspicion of abetting terrorists.
Ray Chase is doing a good job as a stand-in for Travis Willingham. In fact, I think I prefer it.
He then resigns from his position at the Foundation and disappears from the limelight. I know he's not the type who's likely to cash in his chips if left unattended. But, time to start the search. Only question is where.
And it's funny because normally Ray Chase, I get big, like, because my big introduction to Ray Chase voice acting is him being Noctis. And so normally I hear Noctis, like, it's sort of like how my first time hearing Robbie Damon was Prompto, right? So because of that, I'm like, I'm so used to, you know, when I hear the voice, that's what I hear first. You know, when I heard him as Spider-Man, I'm like, that's Prompto, right? But I don't hear the Noctis in him. He's really got a good sort of gruff voice going on there. Late somersault is kind of good because you're expecting them to jump in, right? To jump over you, and then you hit them with the hua cha. Right? You can go bop, and then if they jump, right? Like that. Right? Oh my god. That's kind of scary. Oh my god, we perfected again. Nice. Yeah, Guile's fun. Guile is, once again, kind of the best here. Oh, right. his daughter loves DJ's music, and because I saw someone post a screenshot of DJ saying like, "Say hi to your daughter for me, Guile," and people were like, "That's too far. You can't do it." And people were like, "No, it's actually his daughter's just a big fan of the music. Like it's not what you think it is." Do the silly kick. Do the silly kick. I love the silly kick so much. It's so silly. Wow, nice. That's one of the best times I've destroyed the vehicle. All right, Cammy.
Let's get this mission started.
No mercy.
I love him just being like, "All right, time to set my, pause my steps for the day." Way too soon. What was I doing? Ah, see? Okay. You're being defensive. So I know Guile is like he's a monster now with his combos in this game. Like, you can do some crazy stuff. I'm not obviously sort of playing him like that. Didn't mean to do the up one, but it's fine. Woo! Is that gonna work? Nope. Yeetus. Deletus.
I'm just on another level.
God, he's so big. I tried to do that into the super there and it didn't work. Level 1. That worked. I wonder if I can combo off that with a flash kick or something after. Nice. No. Nice. Ah! I was trying to hit him with the sauce. I was trying to get saucy with it. I do really like Cammy's new theme. I think it's a really good one. Okay. The slow-moving projectile is so funny. Because, like, if you told me as a kid, like, what's going to be scarier? Like, a super fast projectile or a slow one? As a kid, you'd be like, it's going to be the fast one. Because fast is scary. It's so fast. But Sonic Slash is a pretty good one. But then, like, you actually play fighting games and you learn, no, it's actually way scarier if it is a slow-moving projectile.
Right under my nose the entire time. I get the picture. So you thought to
God,
maintain
you are
a low profile,
grimy looking.
to keep an eye on those who attempted to approach the Foundation. Is that it?
What's the big idea? You come here just to scold your loser of a brother-in-law?
Nice that they actually address that, because a lot of people forget about that.
Scold. If only. The only scolding my brother-in-law understands involves fists.
All right. Huh.
Let's get this mission started.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
I do love the implication that Guile absolutely personally shaves his eyebrows. It's like I could do the light blade into the heavy sonic boom. And like that's absolutely gonna change up the speed, right? There goes the perfect. That's fine. We got a cool win. Even Damn's like, damn, bro.
Round 2. Fight.
You fool, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm just waiting for you to... God, that lasts so long. Oh, I couldn't even do cool punchies. Couldn't even do fa 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 fa. Oh well. Instant really shook you up. I gotta figure out what's actually... He's like, I just need to figure out what's going on.
Everything. Eliza's worried about you too.
God, you guys are messed up.
I can't go back yet.
If you're worried about what happened in Nishal, don't be.
I really hope that Rashid comes in for his, like... for his story, and he's just like, hey, don't worry, Ken. I got money. You're all good. I threw it at everything. We're all good. Social media, it's on your side. Go back to your family.
No, you were set up.
I'm not even sure what I'm fighting for anymore, and I've got no business seeing anyone until I sort myself out. I'm sorry, but just leave me be.
Guess that means he doesn't want my help. Time to take matters into my own hands. If Ken Masters himself has been driven to the edge, it's probably worth looking into this Nishal business.
It is interesting that it really feels like every character's story is a prologue, right? Like every character feels like, oh my god, we got the hardest picture of Guile I've ever seen. I didn't even realize that was meant to be Guile for a while until I took a close look. Also, my boy Abby back there. Look at him. He wants his Canada hair back, right? That barber's this art goes so hard. This art also goes hard. I love the colors. I mean, haha booty, haha, but no, like the colors, the way the colors are spinning to give the effect of her spinning is amazing. That's it? Okay, well, I do have to show off. I did get one of my favorite pictures from Street Fighter history. It's under art. Fighting ground. Where is it? Where's one of my favorite? Oh, we have a lot of them actually. Get 10 perfect KOs. Need more critical art finishes. Perfect parry a few more times. Yeah, I got this one. I love this art piece. This art piece is so good because look at a Hoge Kami. It's so good. Like, it's just, this art is so good. Oh, frick, I love that art. We have most of them, actually. I got to do more drive reversals, which, yeah, fair. Play stories for 2 hours. I mean, I'm not too far from that. And just play him a crap ton of times, so you'll keep unlocking stuff. I love these features. Oh, also this. Outstanding. Super not canon. Super weird. Right? But there's some good art. This is a nice one, too. I really appreciate some of this art here. Right? This one's so good. I mean, the Street Fighter V stuff is strange to include, but... Alright. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to finish off World Tour, which I've learned that, yeah, we're going to be finishing it today. We are pretty much right at the end. Okay. So return the safety device up here. Oh, dang. Suvel Hall Arena basement. We got a dungeon? God, what is this Street Fighter game? It's just one of these things where I'm looking at what I'm looking at, and I'm like, man, this sure doesn't look like a Street Fighter game, right? You just look at it and you're like, what am I looking at? Like, what's going on? I wouldn't call this Street Fighter-ish at all. I'm venturing through here. It's awesome. I'm so happy. Good thing our hair's gonna glow a bit to keep us lit in here. Oh yeah, wow, you can really see it glowing in here. Sorry, is that freaking Alistair back there? Sorry, or is that Rebellion? That's a DMC sword. You can't hide that from me. I'm gonna need to look at that in just a second. That is a tiny little thing. Oh! That was a psycho ghost. Spooky.
An unimpressive belt, isn't it? No intrinsic material value, nor artistic value, for that matter. The true value of a champion's belt is found instead in the person recognized to be worthy of wearing it. Surely you must agree.
No title pop-up saying JP. Title, here it comes.
My name is Johann Petrovich.
No, it's not.
I happen to work here.
No, it's not.
In fact, I'll have the
We know
honor
that
of
every
presenting this
JP
belt
is a fake
to the
name.
winner of the tournament.
Yeah. Oh man, well we're not getting that in there. Can I go see the Alistair? Are you? Indeed. I thought I recognized you. You're the champion of that tournament, wherever it was. You'll be entering the Suval Hall tournament as well. Savoring a preliminary inspection of the belt you may win for yourself, I presume. Very good. I look forward to presenting it to you on the day of the tournament.
If that is all,
May you rest well this evening. No frickin' way. Can I turn up the brightness? Oh my god. They ain't even hiding it, huh? How do I move up? They ain't even hiding it. Wait. Did it always have the... Did it always have the things? I can't look at my internet's actually turned off right now. I don't remember it having the things coming out of the eyes. Huh. Well, no way. What a fun Easter egg. Reference to the RE engine. I bet you I'll come back here in the day. I'm almost sure I will. And I can take a look and see if there's any other cool references. See some religious stuff. That's... Rathalos. Cool. Yeah, we'll come back in the day. Alright, ascend the ruins and talk to Punch. Well, we can just warp on back, I guess. Right? How do I get down there? I can't even really, like, get here, right? Oh, wait, Vishal Foothills Ruins. Well, we gotta come back in the day anyways, so... Let's just go... the bizarre way. And while we're there, we'll also, might as well, nosh on some sick grub. Good day, this is Punch at your service. The Nishali government has made an announcement. The 5th has officially been confirmed. That's what that means. Grand stage. Please make your way to the arena. We will. We're gonna eat. That's important.
Welcome.
So we want this for now.
Thank you.
And what's the side quest we got right here? Oh, we still can't do that one. Okay. So let's just go to sleep. Alright. Alfie! Alfie needs me to do drive impacts and 3 aerial strikes for some free items. That count? Yep. Okay, aerial strikes. Haha! Nice. Easy gifts. Alright. I gotta remember which buttons are mine. Nice. After playing Guile, I have to, like, reacclimatize my brain, you know? Going between charge and not charge characters is always a bit of a difficult thing. Activate a perk? That's free. We got perks going all the time, man. Got that. Is that gonna work? Okay, so if they're on the way down from Fuha, it's not gonna work. Alright. We are probably pretty close to getting the level 3 with Jerry there. I hope it's only level 20. If we have to get her to level 30, it's gonna be terrifying. Bunyan? We could probably take Bunyan now. I don't want to waste all my items, you know? Speed without taking damage, use a continue. It's not worth it for those. Why is it using continues? What do you want me to do? And you guys just have heating packs and stuff. I'm not too concerned. Do we have your glasses again? No. Or sorry, your earrings. I think, again, Myrrh is, I think, also a Breath of Fire character name. Okay. So we're going up here. Okay. I'll say I don't really love how it's like, go here, get to a point, come back at night, go further, continue, you know, come back in the day. It's like, it just feels a little repetitive for that, right? Oh, I was trying to perfect. So that wouldn't work there. You can't do pop them up like that. Again, just checking to see if anyone has any special items. Alright. And I'm curious about that little Undercroft area. Because that's where we came from. Like down here? I'll have to deal with these guys. Okay. Easy. Nice. There's another. So yeah, we gotta try and maybe see what, like, fallen down here. No, it's not here. It's further up. It's like down there. Can I, like, fly down there? We'll see in a sec. After I deal with these bozos. Nice. And maybe we gotta try and, like, spinning bird kick our way down there. Right? Look at that. See that? Let's go.
Spinning bird kick.
Oh. Oh, I don't know about that, Chief. Yoga teleport, maybe? Wait, is this where we want to be? Yeah. Shows it maybe up there? You can get through here. Well, here's Bram.
Hello.
Yeah, auto rickshaw. Okay. Yeah, we'll help you out because we want warp points. Smash crates? That's it? Hi, Ryan. Wait, was it in here that we were looking for? Might actually just be here, huh? Beat your opponent using air combos only. Okay. That's easy enough for me, because I can do air combos with, the quarter circle back. Yeah. Because I can do... That didn't count? One sec. I gotta do this into that. That's gonna work, yeah. Nope. Nope. Come on, I'm trying to pop my super. What I want, pop up. Pop up. Wait, oh that does work actually. Just wait. Okay, we got time, we got time. Oh, I forgot I gotta use the light version. That's why it's not working here. I almost thought we crossed up over and I was gonna be like, that sucks. We got that. Yeah, it's not too bad for this. There's a couple of specials I could do really well. Switch up the time to get different tasks. Yep. I mean, we've got this far. We figured that out for sure. Nice. All busted. When can we get... Okay, so... This is the area that we tried to get to. And we couldn't get there, so that is a locked area. Ah, Ramur has it. Sorry, wow. Wanderer's Chaps. Defeat with gear in every slot? We don't have that, because we don't have every slot, right? Actually, first off, did we get a new... No, we're still working our way up there. Because we don't have that one there, and we don't have that one there. Because where's the yeah, max accessories there. Goes right there. I'd rather get that, personally. Anything for customization comes super first. Okay. Chaps defeat without any headgear. Nope. I am wearing headgear. So that's where we need to go. But again, this is here. Oh, and then this will give us the warp point here. Are we good? What do you have? Knockoff Blanca Doll, Poncho Coat. Defeat combo that deals 5,000 or more damage. That shouldn't be too hard, actually. Let's give that a shot. Maybe not. Are you gonna block, buddy? Nope. Okay, 5,000 is actually way more than I thought. I thought doing super should be enough for that, but that's a lot. Never mind, don't gotta worry about that. God, y'all love your ponchos. Okay, and you're not gonna let us through?
What to do?
Last thing I want is an innocent girl like you are wrapped up in the resistance, but her brother adamantly is dedicated to the cause. Are you... Yeah, you're blocking. I guess I should actually, like, you know, talk to these people, if given the chance.
What can I get for you?
Wait, what do you have to buy? Again, Dante Code is pretty fun. Those are not bad pants. Like, they're actually kind of cool looking. Yeah. Yeah, nothing too crazy for Kaleidoscope. What is that? Increase super art gauge. Land the first... Oh, interesting. Horoscope. Pressure time. I don't like pressure time stuff.
Take care.
I don't find myself doing that too much. What the frick was that noise? Someone let off fireworks again outside, I swear to God.
Thank you. Please come again.
So tired of fireworks. God, these are mad expensive now. You know what? Let's... First off, what do you actually have? The tight skirt. Isn't that what we're wearing? That's what we're wearing. Okay. Well, I'm not too worried because we do have a bunch of healing items, but...
Hello.
Nichelle used to be part of a different country, but we got the world to recognize its own sovereign state. Then to show the world what we're all about, we brought back our traditional Suval Hall martial arts tournament. I'll admit the government made good use of the NGO's aid to make it all happen, but in the end, what did the people who live here get out of it? A whole lot of nothing. This is such a... Like, I hate to say it, but it's a game with very hard set political, like, things that it's saying. Like, more than you'd expect. And yeah, I'm going down to talk to Bram here. Crates are gone, move them aside, no box busting. I busted them. Busting does make me feel good. Yeah. Yeah, should've done it himself. Freaking loser. Nice. That is very good. This is a weird spot for a... I'm gonna be honest, this is a very strange spot for a bus stop. Sorry, a rickshaw stop. How'd the rickshaw get through the waterfall? That donkey or rickshaw is going to do the coolest jump. Alright, so I guess we're going up here. The enemies that were here are now gone. Oh, here they are. Alright, what do we got? What do you mean, danger? What's the danger? Bull? Rocks! Oh, is it when you land a heavy knockdown, rocks fall from the ceiling? Is that what it is? It's silly, but I appreciate it. Doubt we have... Yeah, we're not going to have anything for skills just yet. We need to get punch strength up. Oh, is this where we were? No. No, because we're up. Just become a hitbox. Okay, security guard there has the poncho there. Trigger pressure time twice. Oh, we hurt him way too much. There's no way. Yeah, sadly, when you do that much damage, there's no way to get that body armor. Right? We are too strong. Apparently a good place to grind is the underground subway. Every enemy type in the game will spawn there, including the ones that have limited items. It sucks, but it is something you can do. You can just continue to look. A high mock. Hit with a launching attack, perform a juggle. I can do that.
Hiya.
Nishali are a hardworking bunch. They're earnest, quick learners. And wow, this sounds belittling to a people of a foreign country. Okay. Yeah, that sounds kind of weird, buddy. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, I'm gonna air combo you. Cool, I'm out. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Great. Need my meter rack. Why are you so armored, buddy? That's what I wanted. I tried to jump it. There we go. Well, we got our shredded jeans. It's the important thing. They're not great. You have the chaps perform a 7-hit combo. That's a pretty easy way to get some chaps. I'm gonna be real, buddy. Ah! I love that move. I lied. I was just gonna say. Oh, that's not 7 hits. Yeah, just go. If I bring in Cammy, we'll probably get 7 hits. Oh yeah, we got it. That's very much 7 hits.
Farewell.
Apparently Chun-Li's level 2 is really good for those multi-hit ones. That's even worse, Pants. Materials should go up above, mind hauling them. You need something in here to protest. Don't. Just guys doing. Wow. Yeah. Again, saying a lot. We got slapped with a direct request from the head of the NGO providing funding. Told us to get the venue ready and do it fast. We have to stop construction every time we stumble upon new ruins. We'd never finish it in time. Oh my god. Darius. Reversals. Tournament has doesn't have much of a history, but it made headlines. Its dedication was huge news. A lot of folks make a big splash, then ride that wave straight to stardom. Got Goliaths from all over the world. Gonna be one for the record books. Let's fight. I want experience. Oh my god! That was a punish counter donkey kick. That had like a unique effect and everything. I've never seen that. Oh, this is awful. This area here. Foreground elements, man. Should be illegal to put foreground elements in your fighting game. I say as I like stupid gimmicks. I love my stupid gimmicks, so it's all good. Nope. Dang. Bro's all about them reversals, huh? Okay. There's something about drive rush command grab that is just disgusting, you know? Oh yeah, graphics. Oh yeah, in the bush. Tigress. Tigress. Let's beat you up too. Oh god, it's so scary. And it's so cheap too. You get it back after you land it. Like, look how much you get back after you land it. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Like, that is incredible. That is really, really strong. I do like the art design here quite a bit. Live? Oh, I guess we'll let him. Live. Get it? We're letting him live? Land is stun without pressure gate. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. Catherine just has shredded jeans. Hello. What do we got? Stupid spicy chocolate. Some shredded jeans. Très trébuché. Très trébuché. That means 3 trebuchets. Darren is level 50. Amar here.
Hello.
Not great items. Isn't this arena out of the world? Its design is sublime. It's no surprise something so uninspiring but dedicated to a god. Imagine how incredible it must feel to fight your heart out on a stage like this. Schlippa. A. Chang. You got a move list, so let's go with you. Hey, guess what? Oh no, he's got schmoves. He's not got that NPC moves. Manon's gameplay looks so silly on anyone with normal human proportions, and especially any man. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Nice. Oh my god. Nice. Good. Manon went up 2 levels. You guys are just posing, huh? It's just the gang. I can appreciate just the gang, you know? What's up, PMC member Spectre? Defeat without any gear. No. You startled me. You're human, right? There's a rumor going around about a ghost of a martial artist showing up in the ruins at night. Suddenly, no one wants to take guard duty, puts us in a jam. Oh, food-tuber's back there. Gotta go patrol real soon, wish I didn't. Interesting. Hi, or sorry, influencer. Keep on rocking, Saber. No video this time, dog. Forget a camera's viewfinder. I mean, because it's being streamed already. Who cares? Yeah, this is gonna be streamed live anyway. I'll be rooting for you from the stands. Yeah. Like, it's like, yeah, he's like, just so you know, I'm gonna be watching this with my own 2 eyes. It's like, yeah, of course you are. It's going to be streamed. What else would your plan be? Avoid damage for a period while not attacking level 2. Same deal. You can block most attacks. Jump attack, you gotta stand.
Careful now.
Ground attacks that beat a crouch state. Okay, so we got overheads now. I could also just freaking run away, right? Wow. Yeah, that's fair.
Not quite there.
It's okay. We got this. We got this.
Careful now. Well,
Yep. Oh, frick, I forgot we can't attack. That was just instinct. Right? That was just pure instinct. I got that perfect parry and my monkey brain went, you know what to do, buddy. Ah! If I'm, parry blocks low too, right? I think it does.
careful now. Well,
Pretty sure it does, because there's no low parries. It's just regular parries. Oh, I didn't expect her to just dash up and do it. Oh, crouching saber there. I didn't even see that before.
careful now. Well,
All right, let's try this. All right. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. No, we got this. We got this. It's that instant low that gets me. You know, like I should be naturally, because overheads usually take a bit of time to pop out, right? Ah, I tried to go up, but I was putting too much pressure on the down low. We nearly did it that one time, and this is mad embarrassing. Alright. What if I can just, like, boot scoot around? Ah! 15 seconds is so long. I mean, it's like, what? It's like a quarter of a match, really? I don't know, numbers are hard. Wait. Don't I have Yoga Teleport? Did I get rid of Yoga Teleport? If I have Yoga Teleport, I can just go around. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I can just Yoga Teleport.
howdy.
Okay.
Careful now. Well,
All right, let's try this. Let's see here. Let's back up. Oh, that leaves me super vulnerable, though. Oh, super vulnerable. It's fine. We just needed 15 seconds. Nice.
okay.
Oh, cute glasses. Drive regen gauge. Ooh, that's pretty good. Big drive regen up. Almost, like, that's big enough that I think I might prefer that to, because this does what? Oh, we also got that there. Gives us focus. Drive regen boost. So our punch strength goes down. By how much? Oh, by like 15. But that drive, yeah, that's pretty good. Right? Karate gloves there. Yeah, there's possibly better stuff. That's fine. Stick to that there. Okay. Good. Ninja! We're good. Alright, let's go talk to Punch.
Hey,
I want... Okay, we've met Punch, we've met Kick. I really hope we run into, like, Grab. Okay? Incredible sight aside, you just have to do what you always do. Get in there and slug it out, no need to be tense. So me as your attendant for this one. Taking care of you between matches. Are you all prepared? Yeah. That's a spirit, then let's begin. I wonder if Aki's gonna be in the background, because she was in the background of this stage before. Like in the base game, she's hanging out back there before she's DLC. I hope she's not AKI. I hope it is just Aki.
The Valhalla Martial Arts Tournament is now underway. Please welcome our fighters.
Not Zangief.
This tournament pays tribute to the almighty Savalha.
Yo, who's the Kunimitsu there?
For this fifth running of our tournament, the best of the best have once again gathered from around the globe.
That's a fridge.
Show us your fighting spirit.
Oh, it's the fridge, the Ryu fridge. Yo, there's friggin' Mr. Karate. I cannot believe the Ryu fridge is in the tournament. That's amazing. And Rouge is there. Oh, and Thrasher, damned.
This traditional dance represents a prayer for the tournament's success.
Oh, he's right there. Oh, man. It is kind of cool. Retsu's part of it, too, yeah. It'd be cool if that ninja there's Geki also. I don't think it is, but if it is, that'd be cool.
Mr. Johan Petrovich of the tournament committee will present the belt to the winner. Which of these warriors will take victory and earn Savalhal's blessing? It's sure to be a fierce competition.
Dang, we got stakes, you know? I'm currently dying. Can I nosh? Is this my whole locker room? Ultra Mighty Jaw Decimator. They'll heal me before the fights. Oh, there's Yuri Lowenthal.
Hey there.
Holy moly! Hello, pleasure to meet you. You're Saber, the Mad Gear representative, right? My name's Simone. I'm with the tournament management. Man, this well. What's wrong? Actually, I'm a huge fan of yours. Hey, don't worry, buddy. Me too. Never forget the first time I saw you fight back in the Novice League Finals. Then there's that Futu video. Once uploaded under some weird title, can't quite remember. When I saw it, I couldn't help but thinking, this is the coolest human being ever to walk the planet. Yep, I getcha. Oops, there I go again. Passion just takes control sometimes, you know. Anyway, back on topic. I'm here to help out the tournament competitors, so if you want details, just ask me anything. I can tell you who your next opponent is on the down low. Punch is the guy to talk to. Punch the guy. Punch the guy. So these rooms have, like, maps you can see from there. What's this guy say? Can't leave while the tournament's underway. We'd have folks looking for make ways to break the rules mid-fight if we didn't do this. Yeah, that's fine. That's not what I was actually looking for. I just wanted to talk to you. Can we go into the room now and see the, thing? Is that a Boncho cap? No, it's like a M. Bison, like, captain cap. So the word is a burglar snuck into the treasure vault one night a while back. Would you have someone do that? What's the point of having a champion spell if you donate it yourself? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got that. Is that Dulcim? It looks just like Dulcim. That is... Oh, frick. Those are the Rathalos and Rathian dual blades from... Yeah. Rathalos and Rathian dual blades from Monster Hunter. That V-shield looks very familiar. V-shield is... No way! Is that from freaking the... I need to grab my phone. 1 sec. Okay. No, because I don't have internet otherwise, right? So, is that the freaking sword and shield? Also, I think that's Magnamalo's crown over there. King of Dragons, Capcom. Right? King of Dragons. Is that the Viking sword and shield from the King of Dragons? The fighter? I think... I just need a good... Oh, I can't tell. Oh god, it looks very familiar though. I think it's from some Capcom beat 'em up. Looks very familiar. So, Magnamalo. Is that Magnamalo's crown piece? Magnamalo armor? That looks very familiar. I'm sure there'll be videos that explain it, but that sword and shield looks mad familiar. I don't know. That's actual religion. Yeah, that's Rathalos. That's, yeah, Nashal stuff. Oh my god, is that freaking... Is that one of Nero's arms? Yeah, it looks like one of Nero's, like, rocket punch arms. I could be wrong about that. Okay. I'm sure there'll be some video with someone breaking down every single actual, Easter egg there.
What to do?
Oh, no, you don't. I can see through your eyes. Want to touch a belt. Well, too bad touching is for winners. Well, dang. Okay. God, that sword and shield looks so familiar. Wait, is it from Red Earth? Red Earth characters. Or Warzard, as some people call it. What if I type in Capcom Sword and Shield? I doubt it. Let's see here. Well, of course I'm getting just Monster Hunter. Yeah, I don't know. Well, okay.
All right.
First round, hope you're pumped. Yeah, I'm good. I can do this. Boris Gagarin. Why is that name familiar? Why does that name jump out at me as actually familiar? Boris Gagarin. Isn't he... Boris Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin's brother. This is a real guy? What? What do you mean he's just a real guy? Okay. Strange. Alright. Whoop. That's a fast one. Oh, that's a fast one. He hates that. Is that gonna hit? Nope. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna grab me. Woo! Hey, guess what? Guess what, buddy? I have so many freaking herbal things. I have so many freaking things. I wonder, wait, did that get rid of my healing? It might have. Oh, it did. Healing counts as a buff. I see. Okay. Whoa, the timing. I didn't even know you could get through that like that. Cool. Okay. Come on, I was trying to grab him. Like that. Like that. Like that. Nope. No, I don't think that's the Magnum Aloe symbol because they have the things back there that actually have the Nashal symbol there. There we go. That's one. Okay. Nice. Got that. Wow, that goes right through that, huh? Oh yeah, that was gonna happen. Ouchie mama. Okay. Yep, that's gonna break through the armor there. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, what else do we... Good full heal. That's nice. Talk to Punch for round 2. We'll talk... Okay, so who's our next one? Make it through the first round. My faith in you is unwavering. You might possess 20,000... You might even say it was 20,000 zenny worth of possessed by passion. Oh, he's betting on me. Mystery fighter by the name of Carmela. Their face is a mystery, but I'm 90% sure they throw stuff. Well, let's play it safe and say 50. Carmela. Should I type in... Let's see here. Capcom Carmela. Carmela is apparently a WWE person, maybe. Stadium was built on top of a region's ancient ruins. Fusion of architectural styles, both contemporary and ancient, simply sublime. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, none of these like rooms are open or anything. At least I don't think so, because that's where we came from. Cool if the rooms like opened up and we could like go talk to them and he'd be like, I'm Boris Gagarin and this is my life story. We'd be like, whoa, Boris. Second round, yep, we're good. Okay, yeah, no, you're not the WWE person. Yeah, try that. Oh! Wow, okay, that does go through that, huh? Dang. Ooh, okay. It's an interesting fighting style. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of a nothing. Compared to Boris, who's a little scary, you're not something to worry about at all. Yeah, I'm looking in the background and I don't see Aki up there. Okay. Oh, that was actually kind of good. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Okay, let's try my strat. Ooh, that actually didn't work. Okay, so it's actually not worth it to use the EX one because you run out of meter. Okay. Not foolproof. That does not work to actually send you down. Okay. Dang. Oh my god. Oh my god, is it gonna work? Yes! Oh, baby. Big air combo time. Nice. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm not even checking if these guys have items. I probably should have, right? Probably should have. Hello? Hey, it's me. I've been watching your matches online. Things have been swimming. What a bomb. Champion Bell is bombing his plan to blow himself up. Can't get the safety device. Oh, geez, what do I do? You have to stop turning. What are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Wait, are you just planning to win? Then stop the bomb from going off. Don't you dare. It's too risky. Angry, angry, angry. 100% sure, fine. But you better win. You have to stop this thing. Promise me, Kate. Can you do that? Promise me. Please, you have to do this. Just don't get hurt, Kate. You have to make it back. I appreciate how fast she types because it's super real. And I also appreciate really how they understand how people talk.
You don't disappoint.
You got this thing in the bag. Gonna do rush down on my own all over those bets. Where was I? Gora Nidai, real sumo stalwart. High flying dives from the top of the turnbuckle. I know that's wrestling, not sumo. Look, I'm just here to give info. Oh. Okay. I see. I see. Again, we'll look for anyone new. I don't think, yeah, because you're the same there. Okay, so we're not getting talking between the rounds. Let's do this. Oh yeah, wow, yeah, you're sumo. Defeat this opponent for a yukata. Nice. Your hair is buck wild, bro. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Bro's turtling for days. That worked. Okay, it's not an infinite run. Like there's a very set distance where you stop running, huh? The red back hair is a bit strange, my friend. Bro feels like he's throwing. There we go. Yeah, okay. Nice for a yukata. I can appreciate a nice, comfy yukata. Wore those up in a hot spring resort in Japan. They are quite comfy. I mean, wearing nothing under them is a bit strange if you're not used to that, but I enjoyed it. And then I got in the hot spring, and oh, well, it was a shared bath. What a lifestyle. Okay. I'm starting to see his vision now more, you know? What's vision? What's vision? What's vision to unrelenting normals? Okay. I'm out. Nice. Oh, bro was not in neutral. Just to be careful. Sometimes my target combo doesn't come out like I'd like to. I think it's because I mistake the wow. I think it's because the problem is I mistake the air I do an air medium punch. I think it mistakes the air medium punch for that hit there instead. Okay. More of that. Okay, that works. That works. That was style rank up, not other stuff.
You don't disappoint.
Emerging victorious. Something tells me we're eating good for a while. I mean, you and me both. Lima bean. Yeah, I remember lima bean. Employ tactics to confuse. It's lima bien, but it's lima bean. Okay, so confusing tactics sounds good.
Not bad.
All right, let's go. We got Dalsum style. Is that what we're doing? No, you're just regular style, huh? It's a Yuri Lowenthal. Whoa, that's a Ibuki kick. That's like some Ibuki moves, huh? Now I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's Ibuki's penguin kick. I call it penguin kick because of the pocket fighter there. Nice. Oh, I wanted to do the EX there and it didn't work. Say, bro, what you gonna try and do? You know what? While we're doing this, let's have some vitality regen start. See there, I tried to do it. I held back. That one I know didn't do it right because I was facing the wrong direction, but do we still keep our life regen? Let's see. Does it last between rounds? It does. Good. Nice. I do wish it'd be cool if there was a thing that made you have your installs last longer, right? Like a item or something. I do think Ibuki has a good chance of coming back. Popular character, it's Street Fighter, you know, Street Fighter 3 era. There we go. I wanted to try and win looking cool, but oh well. All right. I'm guessing last one is... Oh, well, we'll see. Buddy, you ain't looking so hot.
I must win at any cost. I need to defeat him. I don't want to tell you to forfeit, but my body's been modified. It's reaching its limit. I can't control it. When we meet in the arena, I won't have any idea it's you.
What if we just punch the lean out of you, brother? We'll punch you so hard you'll bleed lean. Oh, I'm better now. Wow, thank you. Your healing touch has saved me.
This isn't quite how I pictured us settling our draw.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't expect you to get addicted to the hard stuff, brother. Every now and then it just hits me, alright, I'm playing Street Fighter. Just every now and then. Makes me go, Wait, I'll see your journey through to its end. Shut up. Time for the main event, the final round. It's extra sweet for me. Picking a perfect bracket means one heck of a payday. And for your opponent, they registered under the name Cardboard Combatant. I caught one of the matches earlier. You won't believe how fast they fired off combo attacks. They were like ba 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 bam. It was pretty tough to get a good look at them. Either way, they're definitely fierce, so I'm hoping you're feeling up to the task of winning this thing. His mask is going to fly off, Yua's going to see him, and it's going to be really sad.
All right.
Nothing to say left at this point. You ready? Yep. And we're just in, huh? Just... if we perfect parry, we get some stuff. Might be worth doing that. Okay. Oh god, those instants. Woo! Whoa, that was cool until it wasn't. That's a sick combo, actually. Shut up. God, he's got some sauce. That gives us some time to heal up, too. That breaks through, regardless. I mean, unless it's perfect parried. I pressed the buttons at the wrong time. God. God, he's kind of scary, huh? Okay. Should focus more on just fighting. God, he's real fast. Oh God. Yeah, oh, when you got drive, you got no drive. You're screwed, huh? Oh, it doesn't go through. Super. Gotta just jump it, huh? Okay. Scary. Oh, the delay. Oh, and he comes back even without the... even if he doesn't hit, that's scary. That's mad scary. What? Oh, he just does the full thing regardless. Okay. That was cool! I don't even know how the hell you're meant to dodge that. That's ridiculous that he's like, what's that? You're doing a super? No, you're not. Okay, we can probably finish. I just don't want to lose. Because I doubt a grab would even work through that. Unless that's meant to be a hint to try and drive impact through it. I don't know. Oh, great. Oh, only the first hit is unblockable. Okay. There we go. Okay. Only the first hit is unblockable. The rest are. Got it. Okay. Can I pop a... Okay, I got the light spray there. Dang, alright. Oh, can't get rid of that. That's with defense down, huh? God, the timing on that is real hard. Not even... Oh, okay. God, and he crosses you up, so even if you know that the first hit is the only one that's not blockable, right? This is an RPG boss with, like, using stamina management. Yeah, that worked. We punish countered him. Nope. Can't grab him during that. We tried. Can we even? Okay. Yeah, first hit you can't do. Okay. Oh, now it hits low. Okay. That might be this. Honestly, this dude, I'm shocked he's not the final boss of arcade mode. I'm actually super shocked. This dude could make a true SNK boss if the CPU was harder. Like, actually, he feels like a classic, like, fighting game boss, you know? Oh, and of course he still gets that last hit there, because of course he does. I'm freaking losing so hard. Good thing we have all these items. Right? We have all these. Okay. Oh, I tried to be cool. Nope. What's this combo, buddy? They weren't joking about his combo moves being insane, huh? Like, freaking how? Okay. This is so silly. This is actually... Oh, he jumped over. That could have been cool if it worked. So we're on there. We're going lows. And then it hits overhead. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay, so it's there. Nope. Try to just jump over and then do the block string, but... Okay, what? I'm gonna super die. Oh, right, because when you unpause, it deletes your input, which is the worst feature, and I hate it. It's interesting how the drive gauge is it's so momentum based. Jump. And it doesn't even work. Do I need to defeat without using items? Shut up, that's not happening. Okay. Oh my god, we did it there. Okay. We needed our own psycho power. That's tough. He should be the final boss.
The 5th Valhalla Martial Arts Tournament has finally come to its dramatic conclusion. Let's have a big round of applause for all our contestants who gave their fights everything they had. And now, we offer up this
Oh,
victory
he's gonna
to
burst off the
survive.
podium and do some crazy stuff. Freaking
Presenting
lima
the
bean.
champion's belt to our winning fighter, tournament committee member, Mr. Johan Petrovich.
It would be my honor.
Oh?
However, I feel it's an honor that would be better entrusted to our wonderful dancer.
No! No! Oh, you are evil! And he will recognize her. Oh, you are the worst!
Go on.
Isn't it wild that this one thing makes Johan a bigger villain than any Street Fighter villain? Like, Bison's a cartoony one. This is ridiculous. Did he throw it into the audience? I swear to God, like, just looking at this cutscene, it looks like Out of the Ashes will rise like a Rathalos or something. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, well.
I suppose he thought such actions would affect some manner of change. Oh! Man is burnt to a crisp! Charred! That's a corpse. Wow! But alas, he wrought upon himself. What he wrought upon himself was a meaningless death. Though I suppose the phrase meaningless death is somewhat of a tautology. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
The bomb. Oh, I was aware of it, of course.
Speaking of which,
The night before the tournament, a certain competitor came to examine the belt, you see. I thought this peculiar, so I decided to investigate it myself. Inspect, rather. I recall telling them it wasn't particularly valuable, but I was mistaken.
that will do.
As you just witnessed, it did provide a small amount of amusement. That is just his charred corpse there. Do we unlock the Satsui no Hado? Do we get the killing intent? Oh my God. Yo, this ending's kind of going hard. Is this gonna have a ruined arena stage? Yeah, like, come on, look at all these, this is such a good arena.
Is there any meaning in
Okay. Do we got any special things? Nope. I've fought JPs online, so I sort of know how to deal with some of the shenanigans.
Will defeating me settle?
Yeah, I like how you interrupt his speech if you attack him during it. Okay. All right, and then bup, 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 bup. Yep. Nearly there. Just one more good hit. There we go, even if it's a trade. Yeah, like, we have final boss arena here. JP should be a final boss. If not if not for Bosch with that moveset is an SNK boss. So like, why not? It's weird. I mean, I guess, you know what, though, it's like arcade sort of mode. Like, it's not, it's called story mode. It's not like a true like arcade mode. Right? Okay, you're popping some stuff. It'd be kind of cool if they actually made him kind of easy to show just how angry your avatar is, right? Not saying he's easy, but like he feels just like JP, you know? Okay. It is pretty cool that you come this far and it's only till now when you get a chance to fight, you know, the bad guy. Just be careful. I was kind of enjoying not using items, but...
Is this the strength you've been searching for?
So, okay, that attack sucks, but it follows the same pattern every time. So at least it's doable for that. That counter move is really good, though. Nice. Taste the foot! Nice. Yeah, this stage rocks. Hope we can unlock it for regular battles. It might be too much particle effects, though. That might actually be an issue.
Congratulations. You have defeated me. And now what? What does this victory represent to you?
Cool conclusion to a fighting game story mode.
Justice? Strength? The end of something? Or the beginning?
Oh?
And now what? None of this means anything at all.
What an interesting villain. What does it mean? It's just over? Oh my god, and we even have the creative character in the credits? That's rad. Are you serious? What a note to end it on. Because it really makes you just feel like, freaking, I don't know where we're going, what we're doing. Like, where do we go? Right? Sorry, Junie had a voice? What are you talking about? Oh, probably in Lily's story there. Dang. Yay, Chris T. Let's see who else. Barbara Goodson. Yep, that was the Laharl voice. Laura Post. Lisa Ortiz. Rich Brown. Yeah. That's big band. Cool. Yeah. What? This feels like they're setting up for more. And knowing how Capcom kind of releases their games, I wouldn't be surprised if in the middle of them releasing the DLC, they're like, yeah, we're adding more. Because the way this ends reminds me of how Monster Hunter Rise ends, which if you remember how vanilla Monster Hunter Rise ended, it didn't. You beat a boss and then it's like, yay. And then it's very clearly like, this feels incomplete. And then the update comes and you're like, oh, yeah, they were working on some sick stuff. And then it adds it there and it continues on. I wouldn't be surprised if we see, like, while they, work on the characters, they also then do another story update for some more there. Because if it just ends here, it's kind of buck wild. Right? This is a really sick way to do credits. I'll say, this might be, in my opinion, this might be the best create a character functionality for a game I've ever seen. Because you get scenes where they apply filters and can kind of make them look just like part of the world. It's really neat. I mean, yeah, the create a character looks kind of off quite often. It is just a thing with it. But I would say, in general, this game kind of rocks for that. And it's really fun. And this mode is way better than I thought it would be. And there's more to do because there's, stuff to unlock with the masters, and there's story stuff, and there's some of the very difficult super bosses, right? Yo, the English localization kind of rocked. Good job, Daniel McCalla. I might have to follow you because you really made the texting perfect in English. Like it was very good. It was 84 who worked on it? Well, no, of course. Then that was the guys who worked on it then, yeah. 84 or 84 they're the best. Every game that they translate is done perfectly, right? They did the freaking Japanese version of Undertale. Man, the Breath of Fire cameos are killing me. When you talk about a game that is seemingly kind of made for me, this really feels like there's a lot of stuff here that, this is a game that was made with me in mind, and that's awesome for me, especially. There's gonna be an after credits, I'm sure. Right? I don't even know how would you go about getting JP as your master. Like, what do you do after this? Do you walk to him and he's like, so are you mad? Let me fight you so you can be more mad. Alright, we just got the regular Street Fighter credits now, so we can skip through here. What is strength? It seemed like such a simple question. But the journey it sparked led to places no one could have predicted. Oh my god.
What a mess. That's about all I can say right now.
Sad Luke.
So, that's it for your journey? Yeah, I figured. Still got unfinished business to take care of, right?
Oh yeah, this is almost identical to how Monster Hunter Rise ended.
Hey,
where it's like...
But let me say something inspirational.
It's like... The character basically says, there's more. There's more. We need to do more.
Like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending. For you, for me, for everyone. We're all walking down an endless path. I'll see you around.
Yo, Nakayama-san. What a weird ending. Whoa. I got goosebumps though. And I do like it leaves you with something to think about, right? It leaves you with something to consider. Continue playing with your current data. You can explore the world to your heart's content, searching out legendary fighters you've yet to train. If you'd like to start World Tour, press it. So when you do it, you do get rid of your items, which is not great. Right? You don't want to do that. Dang. I thought for a second that this was Minat, just for a brief moment. Dang, man. What it means to be strong. One journey's come to an end. It's time to... Wait. Oh, we didn't do that. We need to go to find Yua. Yeah, let's go do that right now. Wait, was that someone else on the map? Keiko? Who's Gerald Golby? And who's Keiko? Who's Keiko? That's just a new name. Right? Let's see. You're just you're a sumo lady, level 83 sumo lady. Ornamental sumo belt. That's a really cool sumo belt, actually. That's a really cool sumo belt. Okay. You're way high level, though. And Gerald Golby. Probably faster if I go back from this way. We gotta go up the road here, all the way. Through the Crows area, which again, I didn't really go through much. There's like parts of the map that I really didn't even explore. Gerald Golby, Crystal Diamond. Okay, that might be like a contest winner or something. Just feels like it, you know? So what is the big X? Oh, that just means nothing there right now. Okay. All right. Well, we know that there's going to be updates considering there's new stages. So we're going to need to be able to go there and get them as masters. And they confirm that there is going to be when the masters are there. Oh, brother and sisters up there. Bunyan's there. Rosso's there. We could probably beat up Rosso now. So Lahanna she has new clothing too. Or at least I think she does. Yeah, there's the Lua. Well, first off... Oh, well, this is Bosch's? Thank you, Saber. You know where he is? He's gone.
Wait.
You're lying. Bosch said he was going to get strong. He was going to make Neyshal a better place. He'll be back. The worst thing in the world would happen to him, and he'd still find a way to come back. So I'm still going to believe in him. I'll wait for him to come home forever and ever. Oh, no.
Welcome.
Oh, no. Apocalypse mask? That's weird. Ripped jeans. Got the gaita. Oh, there's new pants. Oh, a suspicious gas tank and the devilish tail. I mean, neat, I guess. I feel terrible. Oh, no. Let's go beat up Rosso so we feel less terrible. And then I guess we can see about how we'd go about getting... Johan as a master there. Well, now it brings someone with such celebrity as yourself to someone like me. I'm curious to see how hot and bright this rising star of yours is burning. Don't have to squander this opportunity. Give me a round or two. Go on, take a swing at me. I never got Rosso as being, you know, let's say, animated like this. Oh, you are high level, actually. You are very high level. Can we escape? Nope. Okay. I might just let you beat me, honestly, because you're very high level, yeah. Yeah, I might just let you beat me. Yeah, because you're a bit too high. How dainty, Rosso. Reminder, this guy leads to the one time in Breath of Fire 4 where the main character speaks, which says a lot about our society. I do know that Fulu is a secret boss too, which is wild. Do you even have items or anything? Just defeat them? Yeah. That's fine. Just beat me. You're gonna beat me up here. Yeah, you're too strong for me at this point. Give up. Luke, I couldn't actually leave. I don't know if you know this. Let's go to the entrance here. Whispers of the Mountain. What is Whispers of the Mountain? What is that? Oh, the ghost? Okay. Okay, so if I'm correct, find an answer to the question, what does it mean to be strong? If that doesn't go away, like if we play through the whole game and that question never goes away. Oh, right, we have to be here at night. But if that question never goes away, that's just like super proof. It's like, yeah, we got more stuff coming, you know? I doubt it'll let me sleep in my room or anything. Well, let's see. If it lets me sleep in here, that'd be real cool. It won't. You get into any of these rooms? Nope. What about the can we get into here? Nobody even talking about this? Okay. So yeah, let's come back at night. Because we know that's where we actually have to come back at night. Oh, what a melancholic ending. So, go to sleep. Tierney, you got some cool stuff? Nope. Okay, so... Alright. SJ, Wonku, Oliver, S. Brett, Auteur. Who is SJ? Who is SJ? SJW? Could you imagine? Let's see. Oh! It's the actual, like, Final Fight NPCs. Neat, actually. There we go. I'm getting a bunch of items. Didn't even really mean to. Okay. New interactions available. Neat. Yeah, let's make our way up. Okay, let's just go here and see if there's any new, anything new along the way, and if not, we will warp our way back up to the mountaintop. Roxy! Oh! That's Poison's sister. JP's right there, huh? Okay. He's just here? It's weird that he is just here, right? When the fog clears, you can see the old district from here. It's a far cry from flourishing, but is nonetheless a place the teeming masses of Ne Shal call home. To build a fighting arena while leaving such teeming nexus of humanity to languish is twisted. I suppose that's what you're thinking? Yeah? Kinda doesn't sit well with me. Such debasement is the very nature of growth itself. For something to thrive, something else must wilt and wither. A fact of life easily understood to a fledgling fighter such as yourself. For now, who you are seems of little concern to me. It is power you seek, teach me.
If that is the case,
I have but one single request. You need not to worry, it is quite trifling.
have you heard of the man they call Bison?
Oh.
He was the leader of a legendary crime syndicate known as Shadaloo. He attempted to set the world under his heel through violence. A veritable madman. He was obsessed, you see, with finding an appropriate vessel for this power. I suggest you hold still. I haven't quite gotten the hang of this.
Are we becoming a Bison clone? Whoa. Maybe this was a mistake. Huh. Can I use JP's style? Okay. That's what I really wanted. Huh. We got amnesia, which is funny to just see. We can get rid of this now and do... Where is it? Amnesia there, yeah. Let's... I didn't even grab this. Oh, just some sweats. Let's switch over to his style and just do some fighting there. Okay, so we'll go with you. So we get the cane, which is pretty sick. So Sturbog is our that there. Let's go with, let's see here. We can't use those. Our command grab. We'll bring back our Tomahawk Buster. Air Slasher. We got a back. For a back, we can go... we'll bring Spinning Bird. So have our back there. Flash Knuckle, or no. No, Condor Wind, no. No reason to use Fujahin. Tatsu or Hashogeki. Tatsu might not be too bad. 100 hand? Let's go 100 hand. As for this, we'll go that, and I know we want forward. Super arts, we'll just go. So we're just trying out a couple here. Shinku's easy to combo into. We can't use Feng Shui, right? Oh wait, Arillet? No, I don't think it'll work. Let's go Killer Bee. Okay. Let's beat you up then. Alright. I guess it's kind of closer to a, you know... It's closer to a, I guess we kind of altered, huh? It's kind of like a sword. I don't know his... Do we know, Okay, so we got kick, punch, punch, kick. Okay. Okay. There you go. Nice. Ooh. Wait. Hold up. Could we... Ooh, okay. We might be able to Fujinha into that. Interesting. That's a pretty good move, actually. We immediately got to level 3 with him, which is pretty good. Might as well do this with you. Oh, 3 reversals and get a bunch of experience. Yeah, let's do it. I want you to hit me. Hit me. Okay, how's the best way to do this? Maybe quarter circle back? Okay. Reversals are always the toughest. There you go. Okay. Come on. You need to actually attack me, please. There we go. I think it just counted multiple times. Will that work from afar? Okay. Let's try this. Come on. Okay, so it doesn't seem to actually work from afar. No. I'm like kind of dying. Let's just drink. Let's try and get back our life here. Okay. I kind of really like that move. I wonder if it works if you're not in the style. Will they spawn it? Well, I mean, if they spawn the clubs, then it should. Alright, let's talk. Very well. Commit the move to memory. Chornabog. Yeah, it's just a big shot.
Yes.
I have a question for you. Do you believe this world to be just? No, because you burned my friend to a crisp. So you're a realist, a noble perspective. There are exceptions, of course, but I believe man is fundamentally good. All right, John Locke.
Quite so.
Actually, I don't know if I called out the right philosopher. By trusting each other and building mutually supportive societies, humanity has prospered. Goodness inspires amity and trust in others, a survival tactic employed by the human race. Which raises the question, what is evil? Perhaps evil refers to expropriating the goodness of others for one's own ends. Myself, I'm merely one of the world's minuscule many, striving every day to do good, not unlike everyone else.
A moment, if you would.
Discussed this before, but this bears repeating. Physical combat is an irrational act. You work tirelessly to master that irrationality. It is all quite alien to me, I must concede, but if that is what you want, I won't stop you. What are you talking about? Okay, we got a battle. Okay. Alright, what level are you gonna be, buddy? 55k. So we're all even here. Okay.
I present you. Go. Here.
Do you have any items or anything? Nothing special.
It's you time.
Okay, that didn't counter that there.
I present you. Go.
See, I'm trying to diddle his dunnel, you know?
I present you. Superstar. Go. Go. Here. Here.
Okay, so it doesn't work if you do it like that there. I'm dying. Let's pop this. So I want to get him more relationship points for sure. I keep looking at the wrong side for what I'm actually trying to do. Because I'm normally so used to him being on the other side there. Okay. Oh, the golf club. That's fun. Okay. The smug face is certainly something, right? So it's only the heavy that's seemingly... So you can do that. Okay, good. Okay. Didn't work. There we go. That's a fun move, though. And I will admit, the whole JP feels like a Mortal Kombat character. Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Well, that's that then. No, that's it? Okay.
Then.
Practical hands-on combat experience is a splendid way to learn. Let us study together if you're so inclined. Okay?
Is that so?
Master, if that is what you wish to call me, by all means, go right ahead. That's really funny because it's Saber.
As it occurred to me...
Physical combat is such an irrational thing. In attempting to strike down your opponent, you open yourself to
quite the
attack as well.
inconvenience.
Your goal is to see another human laid low. There are far better methods available, and yet... You're saying just to shoot him. Looking for meaningless banter, are we?
Oh?
Well, how about some gifts? How you feel about lukewarm heat packs? Quite impressive. Sure, there's someone out there who would enjoy this. You
have my
don't.
gratitude.
Psycho charge? You do like that? What is his favorite gift? Probably something we've already used. SF6 gift guide. Let's see here. Best gifts. Watch him just like nothing because he's a nihilist. JP likes antique playing cards, which you can buy from Bathurst Beach. All right. Let's head there. Let's buy a bunch of those and let's get all of his stuff because I'm really curious learning about him. So let's and we can just warp back here, so that's good. So we'll go to world map. Go to Bathurst Beach. Let's go buy a bunch of those. Hey DJ, you got something to say?
Hey!
Got time to kill? Nah, I'm good. I'm dealing with kind of more pressing issues, you know?
What can I get for you?
Let's see here. Start with selling. Got some gold, stranger. Got some diamonds, stranger. Buy 15 of these, 20 of these. We can buy a lot. Let's buy 25. Let's see here. Let's look for some other gifts for other characters. What do people like? So let's see here. Kimberly likes The Answer Lies in the Heart. Luke likes Red Elevator 8. Let's see. Jamie likes the Bow Bow Bro sticker. I'm not really worried about Jamie. I'm just worried about JP right now. I like JP's the big one. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Well, I just want to get JP's thing done because I'm real curious about some of his stuff. You know? Yes, go to the world map. I wish we could just go to Instantly Night, but... Old Nashal. Alright, we can't just say go to night, but we can at least get here, go to night, and then warp. We can also go talk to Jury while we're here, too. Might as well do it. Okay. I'm just mad curious about some of the stuff here. I do know apparently he does provide surprising backstory details for who he is. Okay, so... Someone's right here? Who's right here? Oliver. Oh, yeah, more Final Fight NPCs. Okay. It's good that there's so many, like, high-level opponents by the end, because then you can continually get stronger. Hi, Jury. Hey, you know this guy? Guess there's no way you would know. Some idiot's been bragging online about what a total badass they are. Honest, it's whatever, but like... What if you stomped this loser and took a photo to prove it? That'd be sick, right? Right? Uh-huh. Then hurry up and make it happen. I better be grinning ear to ear when you're done. They have more than one mission sometimes? Recreational thug abuse. Sorry, is that like recreational drug use? That's wild. Let's go do that for her, I guess. Sure. Get some more levels here while we're here. That's wild. That is a wild name. I'm surprised that these guys are like pretty... Oh, it's the vagrant fridge. What do we got to do with him? Trigger it twice? Okay. What is firing beams? Okay. Alright, that was not great, but it's fine. Okay. Where is he? Oh, what? Never mind. What do you mean level 99? Unless it's a gag? No, I don't think it is. Jury's just like, yo, go beat up this level 99 guy. Wouldn't it be so funny? And we'd be like, I don't know about that. Okay, so let's go talk to him. Give him gifts. Okay, that is glass. Gift. Playing cards. Oh, you're giving me trash. A good luck charm, you say? 5 up. Yeah, well, that should be good then. Wait, cards is... Wait, there's a fundamental rule of how you know.
Quite the inconvenience.
In any card game, using old cards is forbidden. Interesting.
Quite the inconvenience.
Huh.
Quite the inconvenience.
It's funny, sometimes you need to give them stuff they dislike.
Quite the inconvenience. Oh, yes.
Have you ever owned cats? I have one by the name of Cybele. It was a kitten, so winsome and charming, he picked up a curious habit. Oh, it's young JP. He would chase around his own tail endlessly, around and around in circles. And what do you suppose Cybele did one day? He caught the tail he had been chasing all that time, and bit it clean off. Indeed, his own tail. His thought process in this endeavor confounds me. Did he not realize the tail was his own? Or perhaps he was keenly aware and continued in that act regardless. A bobtail he may have become, but he remained winningly handsome, stunningly so. Wow, that's kind of a metaphor for the act of pursuing power, right? Because man is like, he's saying, you get to the end, and then what? You find the answer to what strength is, and you're left with nothing.
Quite the
You
inconvenience.
want the path. You don't want the
Quite
end.
the inconvenience.
The end is the end, and when the end is the
Quite
end,
the inconvenience.
you have no more.
Quite the inconvenience.
There's nothing else. So why would
Quite
you
the
want to?
inconvenience.
Why would you want to continue it? You know. The desire to become stronger is a curious thing indeed. For living things, it may very well be a natural inclination. Strength is outwardly useful for survival,
afraid
for
not.
one. That being said, it is not necessarily the strong who survive. In reality, to survive is to adapt. Is that it then as an
Do you
emote?
have knowledge of this?
There was once a man who went by the name M. Bison. Those who sought strength inevitably encountered it. Or him. Such was his power. He wished to bring all things on this earth under his control entirely of his own strength. He earnestly believed he could attain this goal. This force I command, this so-called psycho power. Bison researched it, seeking a means to amplify his own strength, you see. Okay.
As it occurred to me,
As its name suggests, psycho power is influenced by the strength of one's psyche. Without a strong mind to support it, the great power will always remain out of reach. A heart subjected to power beyond its control will shatter. Yo? Drip? We discussed M. Bison, leader of Shadaloo, did we not? I worked under... You were his financial manager. I worked under him, managing the organization's financial matters. A financial officer hardly requires martial prowess, and yet I desired psycho power, and I attained it. Why, you ask? I suppose I wanted to see the world through the same lens as Bison.
now then,
But what of you? Bison sought to rule the world through violence and fear. Once you make this power yours, how will the world look to you then, I wonder? Huh.
yes.
You selected me as a teacher of your own volition. Or so you think, isn't that right? Reflect upon the human will for a moment. To what extent are your actions conscious acts? There's a famous experiment. A person thinks I wish to move my arm and does just
Not
that.
so.
But in reality, it is only after moving your arm that your brain thinks upon it. Fascinating, is it not? The sensation of willfully choosing something only occurs after the choice has been made.
No.
In which case, what do you believe you've chosen by studying under me? I wish to become stronger, perhaps? Was it truly you who thought that? Oh my god! Well, take one more
Quite
thing of
the
playing cards.
inconvenience.
There we go.
A
100%.
moment, if you would.
Once, there was an organization called Shadaloo. It ran an experiment. It attempted to imbue a large number of test subjects with psycho power. That's where Ed and Neo Shadaloo came from. By force in most cases. Goodness, Shadaloo was simply dreadful. Subjects without a propensity for psycho power were broken by it utterly and perished. Only a select few had this aptitude, and even fewer endured the necessary training to master such
In
power.
reality,
You are one of those lucky few. Oh, frick. Well, I guess we're joining Neo Shadaloo when Ed comes out. Or perhaps psycho power
Well,
chose you. But you're free to interpret things as you please. I don't like his art there. He's very white. Why are you white? Whoa. That's a little scary. Man. That's that, huh? Like, I just don't know what else to say, you know? Like, that's it. And now we're just... I don't know, man. Okay. I guess that's the end of... For now, at least, if there's more major content, which like I said, I believe there will be. We'll be back for some more Street Fighter there, but what a strange way to end it. What a interesting game, right? We didn't get as many kudos as I kind of expected to get at the end there. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see here. Let's go to the gallery. Is there... Let's see. Cutscenes... Yeah, we got all the cutscenes, right? Well, we don't have all the master cutscenes, though. Which I guess you get by max them out, I guess, right? I guess the one thing I can ask is... So So SF6, if there is truly no way to complete the objective of find the meaning of strength, that might be the deepest thing I've ever seen in a video game, right? For it to never, ever get an answer. All right, SF6, what it means to be strong. How do we do this? There won't be any markers. You can only complete the mission here. Oh, okay. Well, here we go. There is a way. Never mind. And it involves the influencer. Hey, whoa, it's been a minute, I think. Psh, time is like, the time is real anyway, am I right? Seriously though, I'm pretty sure it's been a while. Such as on your journey. Managed to find it? I did. No kidding? Sure there aren't any encounters still waiting for you in Nashal? Wait, is this literally saying to finish the game? But what happens if I guess, yeah, I guess we did. Hey, suit yourself, dog. Look on your face says you've done everything there is to do. In that case, I've got the place just for you. Ever heard that? Frickin', we're going to the battle hub. Oh my god, he's like, well, now that you don't know what to do with power, go fight online. Get there from the world map, so feel free to check it out if you're feeling punchy. It's a wide world out there, you'll see. That's wild that the final destination is, hey, go online. Well, that's that, huh? I'm kind of sad that that was kind of a nothing ending. And we got ourselves, we got stinky Luke art. Of course we did. Well, what a weird ending to a weird game. I might run through all of the arcade modes in an extra part, and maybe if there's other things, we'll see. We'll see. I might grind out and go battle some of the toughest ones, but that seems to mark the end of the Street Fighter 6 World Tour journey. What a freaking weird game. I hope there's more, because it is wild, man. And yeah, once you beat it, they basically say, you know where you gotta go now. You gotta go online. Like, it's what it is. And it just throws you into the best one? Oh, that's kind of good. It just throws you into whatever. If you're in this way, it just throws you in. Wow. It's very pointed. It basically says, like, hey, here's what you gotta do, you know? And we're just thrown into a lobby with scoop. That's scoop. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Uh-huh. And you got edgy boys. Oh, that's actually a really nice design. Looking like a freaking Xenoblade. Got some arcade cabs, Final Fight, San. Yeah, I played all these. Dang. And that's it. Well, on that note, only one way to finish it, and it is by... Alright. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time for some more Street Fighter 6. There'll be more videos. It's possibly not. I mean, well, if this person wants to fight, like, let's go. Let's ripperoni them. They're gonna look at me and be like, level 50, what? And I'm gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, man. The gold cabs. Let's do this. That person's got a design. The red hair underneath is kind of cool. We going? We going? We in? What's going on? I've had pretty decent connections. Oh, this person might... Okay, never mind. Alright, this seemingly ain't happening. Unless... Are you trying to fight? No. Okay. That would have been a fun way to end it, but alas. Alas, Game Skywalker. We'll see you guys later for some more. Ciao.